Dear student, today we discuss some facts related to conservation of momentum. So our topic is conservation of momentum. Anyone can say what is the conservation of momentum? No one. Then listen very carefully. What is conservation of momentum? As we know, when mass multiples with velocity, in previous classes we have discussed some facts related to momentum, but at this time our topic is conservation of momentum. So first statement will be when two objects collides each other, then momentum of before collision will be momentum of after collision of that objects. It means when two objects collides each other, then momentum of before collisions will be momentum of after collisions of that objects. That is, suppose that mass is m1, m2, then this value will be m1 u1 plus m2 u2 equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. So at this time we prove here. Anyone can prove it? Yes. Now for this we draw diagrams. In second step we draw diagrams such as A is an object, another object is B. This is the before collision situation, and after some times that objects in contact, and then comes to contact. This situation is comes to contact, and after collisions that object will be such as. So here this object is A and its mass is m1, this object B and mass is m2. For this situation is in contact and this situation is after momentum. After collision, this situation will be after collision. Here mass will be m1, m2. Here velocity is u1, initial velocity u1, initial velocity of object B is u2, and final velocity for objects v1 and here v2. So in previous classes we have discussed the multiple of m1 u1. This is the momentum of m1 u1 for object A, and the multiple of m2 u2. This is the momentum of object B, m2 u2. These two stages is the before collision. After collision, this is the m1 v1 and this is m2 v2. So after adding For before collision, this will be M1 U1 plus M2 U2. This is the value of before collision, and M1 V1 plus M2 V2. This is the value of after collision. But according to a statement, this value will be equal. Now in next step, we prove it. How this value will be, how this value is equal, how we find out this relation. So in next step, we discuss it. Why conservation of momentums represented by M1 U1 plus M2 U2 equal to M1 V1 and M2 V2.